All right, this is Boxing with the Truth, and I am the Truth. Today is August 27th, 2015, and today we have with us Derrick, Take It to the Bank Webster. How you doing today, Derrick?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm great. I appreciate you taking time to do the interview. I know you're a busy man, so we'll get right to it. Are you fighting at super middleweight or middleweight right now?
Well, the plan was to fight at middleweight, but as you seen my last fight, I think actually getting down to 160 is not a good idea for me anymore. So it's more likely I'll probably campaign at 168.
Okay, and you do fight at Southpaw, right?
Yes, sir.
And your pro record right now, like you just said, your last fight, actually you took your first loss, so it's now 19 wins, 10 knockouts, and 1 loss, right?
Yes, sir.
And are you still out in New Jersey?
Yes, I'm still in Jersey.
Okay, and like I said, your last fight was July 17th of this year, 2015. You took your first loss. You fought for the WBO, the NABO title, and unfortunately you lost a unanimous decision. So I want to know, and so some of the boxing fans know, and some of the young guys that are coming up, how do you deal with a first loss when you're undefeated, and how do you get past that?
Well, I think in my situation, I didn't lose to a Reese. My battle was actually within myself. I tried to prove to the boxing world that at 33 years old I could still make 160, and I actually ended up coming in, I believe, at 157, 158. And I just, like, my body really never recovered. So, I had to, one minute I felt strong, then I felt weak. I felt strong, I felt weak. The battle was within myself throughout the whole fight. But see, the thing with boxing is, a lot of people, no one wants to take a loss because that's the only thing you have is when it's losing. You don't have teammates to pass the ball to. You don't have anybody to help you out in a bad situation. It's just yourself. But you have to take the good with the bad. You just have to. But I think all strong-minded individuals should understand that. That all because you lose, it's not a. It doesn't dictate. It doesn't dictate who you are. You're still a bad man. You're still who you are. It's just somebody may have been a better helper, just a better competitor that night.
Okay. So now take me back to, how did you get involved in boxing to begin with?
Man, that's like $1 million question. I don't know. I have no idea. I was doing this before a fight, and and then I would honestly say I think boxing chose me. A boxing gym opened up across the street from my house. I went in. I talked to a few people, and they wanted to give me a try, and that's what I did. And it was like from the first my laced up gloves. Every trainer I had already thought that I had prior experience. It was just something that I naturally had, and boxing actually changed my life for the better.
So you're actually, you're pretty athletic and a pretty talented guy all the way around, because you don't just do boxing. You have a singing background. You've been in plays. You do modeling. You've done some film work. You're a pretty busy guy.
Yeah. Life has really changed for me. A lot of the things that I've always wanted to do is starting to come to pass. It just happens that everything's coming to me all at one time now. So a lot of people ask like, when do you sleep? But there's really no cap to God's blessing in your life. So I just happen to be one of those guys that actually I'm pretty good at. Yeah, it's just about everything. Except for swimming. I can't swim to save my life.
Well, I think your nickname is definitely perfect for you. Take it to the bank, because doing all these different things, you must definitely be putting money in the bank.
Yeah, my family don't want for anything, to where, like the one thing I'm really happy about is I think every parent, every father knows, remember those days where the kids would say, hey, Dad, I need X, Y, and Z. And, you may have said, yeah, wait till I get paid, or give me a few days, so it feels good to know that, my children can call me and I can just go and give it to them. I still pick with them, and I tell them, Dad, bro, they don't believe it themselves no more. I'll lay down to my 5-year-old. So, it's a good thing. If I want something, I can get it. My family's blessed right now.
So, tell me something that the boxing fans don't know about you.
That the boxing fans don't know? That the boxing fans don't know. I think boxing fans know that I love to bake. I just actually started a baking company. I mean, but that's actually going to be for my children. I want to teach my kids the entrepreneur spirit of not being an employee. You know, I want them to know that there's no limit to as much money as you could possibly make. So I just actually put that out there, I think last weekend. But I don't really know. I mean, on the personal side, you know, I'm about to get married. That's a good thing.
Oh, did you actually ask her?
No, that's actually coming shortly. But you know, that's a great thing in my life. You know, I got a great partner. You know, to bring a lot to the table that supports me in everything that I do. I mean, so she's my best friend. So I mean, I think that's something that the boxing world don't know.
Is that this weekend that you're asking her?
How do you know that?
Because I talked to you before. So well, I'm gonna make sure that this interview doesn't go out then until after this weekend.
Yeah, it'll be this Saturday. It's going to be a big blowout. A couple hundred people that's going to be there. Black and white affair. I went all out for it. You know, a 6-carat ring. You know, I brought her a diamond bracelet to go with the ring. I brought her some diamond earrings to go with the ring. You know, I was hoping actually to get her a BMW over here, but that was actually able to happen. I was trying to get from Europe. That didn't pan out the way I wanted it to. But I mean, we got it going on. You know, I mean, I'm blessed outside of boxing. You know, she's a nurse. I'm actually, after getting married, I'm actually going to send her back to school, you know, so she can grow in her field of the whole nursing life. But I mean, like, together, man, we're definitely #bank life. Definitely. We're serious about trying to get our own little reality show.
All right, well, listen, I want to be the first to congratulate you on your engagement or your marriage. And I know, like I said, hopefully everything goes as planned this weekend. And I'll air this interview after this weekend to make sure she doesn't accidentally hear about this.
I appreciate it.
So, do you have any?
I think we're actually talking about fighting again in November. I think they're saying showtime in November. It's on the table up in the air right now.
Oh, so there's possibly another fight in November coming up?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't have an opponent, or?
No, we haven't talked to opponents or venue yet. They just called me and just told me that right now that's what they're trying to work out right now.
Okay, now do you have any superstitions or habits that you do before a fight?
I always bake my family a cake or some cupcakes before my fight. All the time. Yeah, it's just something that just happens, you know. It's just something that happens. I don't know where it came from, but I've been doing it ever since I was an amateur. And you know, the funny thing is, my last fight, I didn't get a chance to bake my damn cupcakes for my cake. So, you know what I mean? I definitely believe. I think it helps me relax. That's more than anything. It helps me relax, keep my mind off of boxing.
Okay, so not only are you a model and an actor and a singer and a boxer, you're a baker.
You know, I cook. I love to cook. I'm heavy in the kitchen. Like I do the cooking for my family. So, you know, I love cooking. I love baking. I like being in the kitchen. Super Bowl parties, fight parties. Anybody that's been to my party, they enjoy the spread. I mean, it look like Thanksgiving in that kitchen. And I got a big kitchen, so I try to fill it up.
Okay, so let's talk about your singing background. I don't know a lot about it. So do you just sing in musicals, or do you sing R&B or rap, or what do you do?
R&B, love songs, you know, music that touches other people, not just crazy stuff that they play in the day, but stuff that my kids can listen to, stuff that married couples can relate to. If you had a broken heart, you could relate to it. Things of that nature, just real life stuff.
And you do some modeling as well, though, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So now, what type of modeling do you do?
Right now, everything is like commercial modeling. I'm headlining Fashion Week in New York coming up on September 5th. You know, they got me getting all my portfolio and everything together now. I'm enjoying doing all the different photo shoots with all the different photographers. It's a good time.
So tell me, what does being a pro boxer mean to you?
It means a lot to me. You know, I want to give it everything that I got. I want to get out of it, you know, exactly whatever God has for me. I want to make sure that I get everything out of it. I want to make a stand in the boxing world. So, you know what I mean, when I do leave, you know, I want them to, when they think about southpaws, I definitely want them to think about me. You know, when they think about guys that had class in the ring, I want them to think about me. You know, and outside of boxing, I give back a lot to my community and to the people that need help. So, I want to be looked at bigger than just a boxer, but I want to be looked at as just the guy that everywhere, if you're around me, you know exactly what kind of guy that I am. I do nothing for show. I wake up in the morning, and feel like I want to help somebody, I help somebody. But boxing's everything to me. Although I have so many other things going on, it's something that, it's a talent that God gave me. So, I have to make the best of it.
Okay, so tell me someone in your life that inspires you inside and outside the ring.
A guy that inspires me inside and outside the ring, no other than Roy Jones. He's a great mentor. I call him my father figure, although he's just a few years older than me. But he's a great help to me inside the ring and outside the ring. I know when I upset him. I know when I make him proud. And he knows me as well. Like when I took my first loss, he was the first to contact me and say, he was 2 weeks. They got to stay away from 160. But he gives me all the ins and outs, all the do's and don'ts. Don't allow nobody to push you around or force you into a situation. And he also got on me for me fighting with him with a fractured ankle too. He didn't like that too well. He didn't like that at all. He told me, you shouldn't have took the fight, but I could call him about anybody that's put in front of me, and he tells me every time, take the fight. Roy's fearless. So and he comes from the era where you fight anybody. So it's like, he's a great mentor, man. He's helped my family out a great deal if when the time was there and never asked for anything back. But he's a great friend. And of course, no other than my trainer. My trainer is my biggest support. Denny Brown, he's awesome. To him, no one can beat him. And he kicked himself, for allowing me to take the fight, knowing what I was dealing with. But me and him, we ride or die together. So if I lose, he loses. If I win, he wins. That's my man.
Okay, so do you have a favorite boxing movie?
My favorite boxing movie? I just seen that movie Southpaw. That was a really good movie. That was a really good movie. That actually touched me in a lot of personal places. I like that movie.
Okay, and the reason I bring that up is because I want to bring up the fact that I've already brought up the fact that you act, and you're actually going to be in the next boxing movie that's coming out November 25th, 2015, the Creed movie. And if people aren't familiar with what that is, it's kind of a spin-off of the Rockies. It has to do with Apollo Creed. Apollo Creed had a son. His son is growing up now. He's had some issues in his life. He searches out Sylvester Stallone's character, who is now the old trainer, kind of how Mickey was in the Rocky movies. And you actually have a role in this movie, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit about your role in the Creed movie and how this happened.
I'm actually the sparring partner for Rocky. I'm sorry, not for Rocky, for Michael B. Jordan. Being on set around, Michael B. Jordan, Wood Harris, and getting a chance to say itself with Sylvester Stallone, it was an amazing experience, and especially for my first role to be in a multi-million-dollar movie. That was a big leap for me. That actually has me now in negotiations for several other roles as well.
Now, are these other roles, are they boxing, are they sports movies, or are they just regular?
No, there's one thing that I'm in negotiations with as a basketball movie. I played basketball and all through high school and college. And then there's there's a drug lord movie. It's different characters. You give me a role, I can play it.
Okay, and the sparring partner that you are, that's actually the actor that you mentioned. That's actually Creed's son. He's the starring role, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan is a star actor. Like I said, he enters the gym, and then into a little confrontation that we get into. It's a good. The way they wrote it out, the way they have everything laid out is amazing.
So after this comes out, I'm hoping that the Creed movie is going to be your new boxing movie, right? Your new favorite boxing movie?
Yeah, that'll be my new favorite.
I'm sure you're going to own a few copies of it.
Oh yeah, I have to. Yeah, I'm actually. I think they're having like a nice little party, but I'm gonna have something, plaqued out on my wall. I like for my kids to see everything that I do, even when I do like my charitable events. I get some people that actually try to book me, but I would rather them present me with a plaque other than monetary. Monetary I already have, but I want my kids to be able to look at all my trophies any belts that I have, and also look at plaques like, wow, my dad actually helped out for this cause, and he had something to do with this cause and that cause. That means more to me than money.
So you just mentioned that you played basketball. So if you weren't a pro boxer, what other sport do you think that you would be a pro in? Basketball?
Nah, I had an offer to go overseas, not the NBA, so I pretty much took that to, I pretty much knew what my ability was as far as that, but I never really wanted to pursue the NBA. I had a lot of talent when it comes to basketball, so I never was looking to enter the NBA, but I think I would probably be doing music, either music or modeling. I've been modeling since I was 15, so it'd be either probably music or modeling.
So if this boxing thing doesn't seem to work out, which it seems to be working out pretty well, but whenever you do get done, or if you retire or whatever, you seem to have a few different options that you can fall back on as far as the singing or the modeling or the acting. So which one do you think that you'll probably pursue?
I wouldn't put it on just one particular one, because even outside of that, don't forget I own 4 businesses. So I have my own businesses. I just want to be successful. That's my main thing. I want to be better than I was yesterday. I want to be better than I was last month. So I'm just out to be successful. That's it. In the most positive, life impacting way possible for my family, but also outside of my family. And I don't want people to look at me and say, you're an inspiration. Guys or younger fighters that may be 25 looking to get into it. You're an inspiration. I get inboxes from people from New Zealand, from Australia, for people to even know me in those distances and call me and say they admire me. That means a whole lot.
So what kind of businesses do you own right now?
2 construction companies, a detailing shop, automotive services, and I have my young team Webster training camp.
And what's the training camp? Is that for young kids?
Yeah, it's for young kids. I get some adults that want to come in and just learn the fundamentals of boxing, but mainly it's for the children. I talk to them. I help them out with their homework. I get them tutoring. We take them on field trips. Every other month or so. Just to get them out the house. If a mother is dealing with, as a single mother, if she's dealing with a child, I spend ample time with them to get their mind back right. Keep them focused on school. It's something that I really, really like to do.
Okay, so I'm going to end the interview on this question. You've done so much already in your life, and obviously, you're a motivated person because you do so many different things. You have the businesses and all this, and you obviously want your kids to see the value in all of that, and that you have to put in hard work. So I want you to answer this. If a kid comes into the gym and he wants to become a boxer, what type of advice, seeing that you've kind of been full circle in all different areas and kind of done it yourself, what type of advice do you give them to become a boxer?
Well, first I always ask why. Why do you want to be a boxer? Because in order for you to fight, you got to have something that you're fighting for. Like a lot of fighters come from a life of pain, or just they have something that boxing is keeping them from. So I always ask them why, and then I ask them how ambitious are they? What's their work ethic? Because you got to get through that. You got to get through the training before you can even get into the ring. You know what I mean? You got to get through the training first, and then after you do get through the training, now you got to get through a punch. You got to see if you can take a punch. So I always ask why, and if they want to, I tell them in boxing, the only person that can stop you from being successful is yourself. The only person that can stop you from being successful is yourself. And you got to keep people away from you that always tell you that you can't. Keep people around you that push you to do the extra round, that push you to do, to go the extra mile, and you want people around you that does not glorify everything you do right. You want people around you that's going to make your weaknesses your strengths.
Okay. Well, one more time, I want to promote the Creed movie. Derrick Webster does have a role in it. November 25th, it should be hitting the theaters. So if you're a boxing fan, or you love boxing movies, or you love the whole Rocky movie themed stuff, you're definitely going to want to come out and check this out. I'm definitely going to check it out. I know that because I love the Rocky movies, and I love all boxing movies. So I'll definitely be out watching it. So anything do you want to say to your fans or your supporters before we end?
Definitely, they can follow me on Facebook, Derrick Webster. To follow me on Instagram, Derrick Webster, or the Websters 515. You know, I answer all inboxes. You know, hit me up, follow me. You know, and enjoy what you see. I'm a show to watch.
All right, and the truth has spoken.